What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to World of Tanks, patch 9.17.1 test server. In this episode, I am not going to take my first look at a new tier 9 German heavy tank, Mausen, this baby mouse tank on the screen at the moment, but I am instead going to show you 4 new premium tanks that are going to be here soon. When exactly, I have no idea, because all those tanks were not in the patch notes list, but they are in the game. And I was able to find that out thanks to the Harkonnen from the Daily Bounce blog, and he was able to see stats from all those vehicles. And as you can see, we have 4 new premium tanks in the patch 9.17.1 test server files. Hidden premium tanks, because the only way you're able to preview those tanks is when you're over here in the comparison tank comparison system, and you have to add those tanks from the list. So let's say tier 8 object 252U. It is tier 8, and over here it is. And this is the only way you're able to preview those tanks. So thank you, Harkonnen from the dailybounce.net blog, who found that little trick out, or who let me know at least. And guys, please keep in mind, all those stats can still change, of course, for obvious reasons, but we have some really interesting tanks. Object 252U, that looks like a baby Object 260, yes. We have Lorraine for the T in tier 8 position. We have STRV S1, tier 8 premium tank destroyer. We have T71 CMCD. So let's take a look at those tanks one by one, and we can actually preview those tanks. So let's click on Object 252. That looks like baby Object 260 with IS-6's turret. Seems like it. And guys, this gun is going to be interesting, because at the moment it shows 440 average damage per shot. 440. This gun is going to hit pretty hard. 225 millimeters of penetration, 15.34 second reload time, and by the way, all those stats are with 100% crew members. Gun preparation -6, gun elevation 20, not too bad, 25.03 turret traverse speed, aiming time is bloody awful, 3.07 seconds, accuracy is also bloody awful, 0.42. and average damage per minute 1721. But this tank is going to be a really good tank in trading shots. 440 average damage in tier 8 from tier 8 heavy tank. This sounds quite nice in my opinion. Now survivability, 1500 hit points. This is super standard, a really average amount of hit points for tier 8 premium tank. Hull armor 130, 190 on the rear of the tank. Turret armor 250, 150 and 100, and you can see it's those tiny commander hatches most likely are weak spots, but they are just so tiny. You're better off shooting the lower plate, I guess, because lower plate, well, it is actually quite nicely angled, but most likely lower plate is going to be a weak spot as always. But we just have to wait and see, although I can see that from the welding that lower plates is that thick. So actually, I don't know, man. It seems pretty bad as lower plate. Hopefully this armor thickness counts as armor as well, I don't know. We just have to test it out when this tank comes out. But most definitely it is going to be one tough tank to kill, but 1721 average damage per minute once again is pretty bad, but it has really good average damage per shot. So yeah, let's move on. Mobility, let's see, 51.5 tons, engine power 700, specific power ratio, powered weight ratio 13.59, nothing too crazy. 35 top speed and 14 reverse speed. Tank reverse speed is 31.29. Now top speed, I'm actually disappointed. Object 260 is quite fast, and this looks like 260, but top speed 35. nothing too crazy. Traverse speed is quite decent. Now concealment, it is heavy tank, let's not talk about that. And view range, 350 meter view range. So this is standard blind as a bad Soviet tank. So, Object 252U. The most interesting thing about this tank for me is the armor. I would like to know how thick that lower plate actually is. If it is going to be 130 millimeters thick, then my god. Good luck trying to penetrate it under angle like this. And of course, average damage per one shot, 440. So this is Object 252U. First, stats. First, look at this tank. But let's move on. Let's see how Lorraine 40T looks in HD. And yeah, 100% crew without anything else. Let's go. Let's go. God damn it. Like this. Okay. So this tank is going to be Tier 8 Premium Autoloader Medium Tank from France, Lorraine 40T. Let's take a look at firepower. 300 average damage per shot, 232 penetration. Let's look over here actually. Time for reloading one shell, 2.73 seconds. Time for complete loading, 50 seconds. Okay, so rate of fire is 5.75 rounds per minute. Average damage per minute 1697, accuracy 0.38. Okay, aiming time 3.2 second. 3.2 second aiming time, stock aiming time. But with 100% crew, it is 3.07, accuracy 0.36, 1726 average damage per minute. Okay, so yeah, 2.73 second reload time, 6 rounds in one magazine for Tier 8 Premium Medium Tank. Not too bad. Hit points 1300, no armor whatsoever. It has epic weak spot beacon on the top of the tank, but just shoot the tank and you're going to be able to penetrate it. Well, actually, frontal hull armor is quite nicely angled, so just shoot the turret, guys. When you see this tank on the battlefield, just shoot the turret and you're Gucci. You are Gucci. So, mobility, 40 tons heavy tank, 850 horsepower engine, 21.25 specific power is really good, 60 top speed, 23 reverse speed, and hull traverse speed 35.46, not too bad. Concealment values 13.22 is actually quite nice. View range 380. Stock view range, nothing too crazy, 380 meter view range. So with this tank you most definitely have to carry binoculars or coated optics. I think I'm going to carry coated optics for extra mobility because, you know, for binoculars to be effective you have to stand still. So this is Lorraine 40T, first stats in the Tier 8 position. Yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby with ventilation and maybe food. If someone is going to play with food, your aiming time and accuracy are going to be even better. Of course, your DPM as well. So, yeah, we just have to wait and see, but nothing too crazy over here. Lorraine is going to be back in World of Tanks. Awesome. But now, guys, one of the most interesting tanks in this list, STRV S1. Let's take a look at this tank. My god, it looks simple. It looks like some kind of prototype tank. Nothing over here, nothing whatsoever. Just armor plate, armor plate, armor plate, armor plate, some welding, some screws, and done. We are done. Here is tank. Oh yeah, gun as well. Let's put one gun. Let's put one barrel on the tank and go kill some stuff. This is STRV S1. I don't know, maybe it is just me, but this tank looks kinda neat. It is simple but effective, most likely, with this tier 10 gun. Guys, check out the stats. Average damage 390. Average penetration in tier 8 288. Are you crazy? 6.14 rate of fire, 9.78 second reload time, gun traverse will equal to tank traverse, 27.12 gun depression, minus 11 degrees, gun elevation 11 degrees, aiming time 2.94 seconds, and accuracy 0.39. Average damage per minute 2393. So gun looks pretty sexy. Although it is not going to be super accurate or super fast aiming, but once again, when you're in the siege mode, your aiming time is going to be quite decent. But 288 millimeters of penetration. So you are going to make credits with every single shot, unless you are going to miss your shot, because 288 penetration is good for versus every single tier 10 as well in this game. And this is tier 8 premium tank. You are going to see tier 10s and you are going to penetrate every single tier 10 in the game without any problems whatsoever. So can we see standard ammunition type? No, but most likely it is going to be APCR. But 330 with premium shots. This is kinda like heat penetration. Well, we just have to wait and see. So 1000 hit points. Yeah, this tank is going to be fairly easy to kill. No armor whatsoever, but super heavily sloped armor. But that armor is going to be overmatched by gun calibers. So once again, fairly easy tank to kill, and whenever RT sees it, it is going to be one-shotted almost every single time by RT, with direct hit, of course. So mobility 33 tons, 540 horsepower engine, 16.36 specific power ratio. Nothing too crazy over here, so this tank is not going to be as mobile as all the rest of the Swedish TDs, starting from tier 8, because even Lorraine gets a better specific power ratio. Top speed 50, reverse speed 45, okay, standard reverse speed action over here. And standard stuff over here as well. Switching to siege mode 2 seconds, switching to travel mode 1.5 seconds. Concealment, as always, really good, 24.05. And view range, ooh, yuck, that is pretty bad. 350 meter view range. So binoculars, you have to carry those things on this tank. So yeah, STRV S1, tank that looks super weird, but I like it, and gun that looks really interesting with awesome penetration, 288. Not bad. And finally, let's take a look at T71 CMCD, tier 7 premium light tank. First stats, average damage per shot, 150, 175 penetration. So this is not going to be autoloader. Reload time 4.12 seconds. Turret traverse speed 47.98, minus 10 degrees of gun depression, 20 degrees of gun elevation, 1.82 second aiming time, 0.36 accuracy, really good accuracy, and 2183 average damage per minute. So raw stats, actually, guys, for a tier 7 light tank, bloody amazing. Minus 10 degrees of gun depression, aiming time really good, really quick aiming time. Accuracy is not too bad as well. So for a tier 7 premium light tank, all those gun stats are actually not too bad. I like the accuracy, I like the aiming time, average damage per minute is not too bad, reload time, and of course you can boost all those things with brothers in arms, with your crew, with your equipment, with your consumables and so on. So yeah, not too bad firepower for tier 7 light tank. Survivability 840 HP, no armor whatsoever, so just aim at the tank and you are going to be Gucci. Close to 17 tons heavy tank, 340 horsepower engine, 20.04 specific power, 64 top speed, 25 reverse speed, and tank traverse speed 67.8. My god, those light tanks are going to turn like crazy. Concealment, nothing too crazy, not as good as on STRV S1, 13.17. but as it is light tank, it has the same cam value while you are moving. As you can see, 400 meters view range, not too bad. With binos activated, you can actually get some assistance thanks to the spotting. So this is T71 CMCD, Tier 7 premium tank, premium light tank from USA. And now you know what you can wait for in World of Tanks. 4 new premium tanks are coming into World of Tanks. Well, they are in the game already, kind of, but they are not over here for us to test out. Object 252U, Lorraine 40T, STRV S1, T71 CMCD. So yeah, really interesting premium tanks, especially Object, STRV S1, and of course Lorraine as well. So, I don't know, let me know what you think about those tanks. And once again, if you would like to preview those tanks as well, just click this icon on any tank. This is going to open up you this little tab. Click on it, go into the tank compare list, just delete the Mausen or whatever, and you can add tanks that way. Tier 8, boom, there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, little sneak peek at upcoming Tier 8 and Tier 7 premium tanks. So let me know what you think about those tanks. I get you next time, take care and bye.